Fucked out. Oh, what? We have a marker?
And you're on.
For real? Yeah. Can we do that over?
Yeah,
For
sure.
real? Because I was literally not ready.
He'll just edit it.
We didn't even have no intro music. What happened? Like, boom, boom.
Then forget the entrance music.
Let me never take Mario.
We need the marker.
Where's the marker?
There, Walter. You feel better?
That's how you do what we do when we do what you do at the... But you don't DJ like Josh does. You like, you know. Ooh, that's all taint right there. You're just touching taint right there. That's my buddy Josh. This is my buddy Tony. SpeakEZ Podcast. Welcome, welcome. What's up, guys? What's up?
Apparently you guys, because you're both high as
Hey,
right?
what?
Fake news.
That is a lie. That is a
I
lie.
don't do the devil's lettuce.
That's why I don't believe, media. You guys are all full of shit.
Fake news.
Fake news.
How about media? I write for one website.
Do you still write for that shit, by the way?
Yeah.
Can I come back? I would love to. What happened to the douchebag of the week?
I mean, you became him, bro.
Oh,
Shout out to 411mania.com.
411 Mania. I had fans. I had fans.
You did have fans.
All I did was talk about the douchebags in hip hop.
Yeah, I would send
It
him a
was
douchebag
awesome.
and say, "Hey, Chris Brown did it again. You want to write about him?"
Fuck yes, I do. I'll talk some shit.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
and how he's he.
Why won't you bring me back?
I don't write the hip hop column anymore. The low end thing.
Can we write our own shit?
We could, yeah.
So why do we do that? Okay.
Because we're doing a podcast every week.
Oh my God, we can't do multiple
They
things.
found out he wasn't black.
they still haven't found out.
That's why he got fired.
Walter
Oh
Reyes.
my God.
I thought it was a street name.
Yeah.
Those Spaniards.
All right, so this week we're talking about balls.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of, and I don't know, you didn't go to the show, but the last comedy post, there was this dude who didn't have his balls. Like I guess there's a thing where if they don't drop by a certain time, your body can eat them.
Whoa.
And that's what his body did. It's a real thing. Google it. This is a real thing. If your balls don't drop, your body could go, well, you don't want them? And just eat them.
What do you type in the search bar for?
Yeah. Balls got cookie monstered. Google. Boop, 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 boop. Not what I was looking for.
That was not it. Interesting though.
I think it's like Pac-Man balls or something like that. Like
Balls
it's
got cookie monstered. That's a new sex move.
it's a legit name. He actually gave me the scientific disease name or whatever illness name. Just so that's what popped into my head is this guy. And the first thing that came to my mind is I don't know why his girlfriend was there with him, and I was just imagining them scissoring, and I just couldn't get it out of my head.
First thing I would imagine is like, let me see, prove it.
He was like your height. He was big, all shaft, no balls.
Oh, horrible. What do they sit on then?
So there's like no slapping sound of any sort.
What is it? That's horrible. What do they take a nap on? Well, his penis can't take a nap on it. Out.
No beanbag.
Balls. All right.
That's like Batman hanging in the cave.
Yeah.
He's just chilling upside down.
It's not like Batman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You are so sensitive
My
with
penis
Batman.
looks like Millard Fillmore fell asleep on a beanbag. Millard Fillmore, he was like our 15th president. Whatever. He was. I just gave people really bad admission.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So beer drinking games is what I
that's
wanted
what he
to
was.
talk about.
That's what he brought the balls out
What kind of
for.
balls you meant?
Yeah, that's what he.
Trying to go live for the crowd, you know.
What's up, crowd?
Zooming in on Walter. Let me move this expensive bottle of vodka.
You gotta explain that fucking bottle. First of all,
Yeah.
it's so disrespectful that a bottle like this is on this
$3?
table. Didn't we have like 2 weeks ago? We had some amazing Japanese 18-year-olds
Japanese.
distilled by the oldest distillery in Japan.
Filtered it
And they
through
bring us this
samurai
garbage.
sword.
This is prestigious, okay? This is prestige vodka. The reason why I brought this on is
by name only.
yeah. We're talking about college, basically. Games,
The
beer
good old
drinking
days.
games.
White
and,
girls.
The good old
Yeah.
semester.
Yeah.
You went to college. I graduated from college.
Oh, whoa!
and,
I went. What do you mean? I went to a college.
You frequented college campuses.
Yeah.
Um,
I got kicked out of there all the time.
Handing out creepy cuddles.
Hung out my van outside the college all the time.
yeah, by the river. So
Down by the river.
I went to Cerritos College.
He
True.
did.
He did.
Because of me. I took him. His career started there, Cerritos College.
yeah,
I took
look where
him.
you are now.
When we were working in the ED clinic together, we're like, hey, bro, we can't be talking about dicks for the rest of our lives. Let's have dreams and ambitions. What's yours? And he's like, I want to be a stand-up comic. That's what I want to be. I wanted to be a musician at the time. And now we're both comedians.
So
Made it.
Awkward.
I made it.
You got your own podcast. Of course you made it.
Yep.
Perspective.
we spent a majority of our college years playing drinking games, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then after I graduated, I did not stop playing drinking games.
That was the best part about college, though.
Yeah.
For real.
The last game of beer pong I played was a week ago. Well, the reason why I bring up drinking games is because our guest today is a friend of mine that I met at a house where there were drinking games.
House party.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even a party. It was
They
like,
think they met at a house
I know.
where there was drinking
it was
games.
one of those places where like it was, you know, the owner was like super legit about his beer pong competition, had brackets and a fucking whiteboard with names
Those
on
are
it, and
dope.
you had to come up with your own. I couldn't just be Tony. I had to be like the Bat Squad or some shit.
Taint Master.
Yeah, or Taint Master, same thing.
That sounds powerful.
And this guy was there. We're also for a minute going to bring on another friend of mine who I've known for like 20 years. She has really big boobs, so I guess that's
There you
really
go.
all you
We
need to
talked
know.
about how she gets likes on it.
So first we'll introduce Charlie to the show.
Hey, Charlie, hello.
Where the
By the way, it's not just Charlie. Can you say his whole fucking name? Is it? Yes, can you do the whole Charlie, Jake?
Charlie.
Charlie Jake Sanchez. Hello.
At Spider.
Is that your
Spider.
is that your real name?
Previous reference.
Is that your real name?
That is my real name. Yeah, Charlie Jake
cool.
Sanchez.
I like it's two like white names and then you change it up.
Yeah.
Charlie J. Sanchez. What? I didn't see that coming.
He sounds like a Dodger player.
Okay, so yeah, we couldn't pinpoint the place that we met, but the assumption is that it was at Julian's house.
Yeah, it was at
right?
Julian's house,
And
and
it
we
was
were playing beer
a
pong.
beer pong game. We're just gonna go with it.
These motherfuckers met in
yeah.
a blur.
That's right.
During a
Absolutely.
certain amount of years in their life. They don't know where
Glow
exactly.
sticks, I'm sure.
Yep,
Second,
absolutely.
7 seconds in heaven.
A big dog.
Glow
I was
sticks.
losing.
Yeah.
I was a huge
the
dog.
fuck?
I was a huge
Huge
dog.
dog.
Not unlike these two gentlemen. Yeah.
You guys really like each other. I felt the chemistry there. Did you feel the
I
energy
felt
there?
like we weren't even here.
It's like, oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. Oh, bitch. Oh,
I
fucking
felt like
bitch.
you and I were just kind of
Yeah, I
dumb
was
right
like,
now.
what is happening over there? Oh, they're gonna be scissoring soon.
We both have our balls.
That's right. Yeah, you know.
Well, I think that's lovely, to be honest. That you guys reminisce that
So
way.
from someone that I get along with greatly to someone that I despise immensely, Marshall, could you come to the bar,
Can
please?
you come to the stage, please? You'll be sharing a microphones here with us.
My name is Marshall.
Marshall, welcome to the show. Come on in. We'll squeeze in. Make some room. We'll squeeze it in. I think he's gonna have to sit down though, so you're gonna have to stand up or share a thigh. You can share a thigh or a hip.
Pretty sure
You
this
could get a
will
hip
handle it.
or a lonja. You can sit on a lonja, the side
What
lonja.
does that mean? Aloha?
It's a love beanbag.
Love handle.
I don't know what that meant.
That
Can't handle
Should I be offended?
can't handle my love.
Am I offended?
So why did you bring her?
I was bored. I wanted to take the carpool lane. So.
Yeah.
Bam. How did you meet him? You know what? Fuck that. He has a microphone. How did you meet him and how can you throw him under the bus?
So, well, he's an asshole. I don't have to do anything to throw him under the bus. But
We know he's
he's actually been a best friend of mine for 20 years.
You guys are-
in middle school. We've been best friends since.
20 years. I hate her.
Best friends. Is,
Marriage.
It's loosely.
she's obviously not my type.
But
He likes some. He likes some more abandoning.
A lot more Asian, very small frame. You got your dude.
Because they both like to drink. He likes some drinkers, so he has to be able to carry them out.
God, like a caveman.
Yeah. Thank you.
Batman.
So keeping in line with our loose format that we never really go with.
Yeah, we try. We
Drinking
try.
games. I love them. I still play them. It's a big part.
I
Favorite.
hate them.
Favorite would probably be beer pong.
Favorite.
She
Ooh,
hates.
I hate them. King's Cup.
Yeah, like Rage Cage, probably.
Rage Cage is a good one.
I like King's Cup. I like King's Cup.
Rage Cage? We'll play later. What about you?
Favorite
Dad?
though. Favorite though is beer pong.
Oh, my favorite was no, Dad, please no. Oh wait, what was the question? Oh, same answer.
Same, yeah.
I don't remember
I-
that one.
Just Joshin.
Play that?
Just Josh.
Yeah, you were the dad.
I am the dad. I'm the father.
Oh my God.
Okay. So the only reason why I brought up drinking games is
Where's
so-
your drink?
You left it.
Bartender, can we get a drink? Oh, bam. There you go.
Take mine.
Might as well start sharing bodily fluids now.
No, Dad, please no.
Oh, there is that yours?
Play that by the
yeah,
end
you're
of
right.
the night. That sounds good.
Look, I didn't know you your drink.
That is the terminology for no nuts.
Oh.
That is the term
Oh, interesting.
for when you don't have any nuts and your body ate them.
Yeah.
Hydrocell. Is that hydrocell?
right.
Hydrocell? Hydrocell sounds.
That sounds like something you
It
put
It
on.
sounds very active.
I feel
Sounds
like
like
it's
a cream I
reversible
use.
if you go to a doctor.
It sounds
before
healthy.
happens,
I don't use
though.
it, so.
Well, I'm just glad none of us have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
For you.
I'm glad mine's dropped.
Yeah.
Do they drop?
So, the only reason why I brought up beer drinking games is so I had a reason to bring Charlie on.
Why is he like a beer a drinking game expert or
I'm
something?
pretty sure he's never
I'm
beaten
the
me.
worst beer drinking game person.
If you're gonna do it for a while, at least leave
have
with
this.
I
that.
had this right
Yeah?
here. I had it in college.
It's amazing,
actually.
right?
Yeah. $9 at Ralph's. $9.
Did you bring this? Are you responsible for
No,
this?
No. I haven't bought that since 2009. Yeah,
$9? I didn't even know. I
You knew
just
the
found this
price.
outside next to a bum,
that's right.
and I grabbed the
You
bottle.
looked it up.
I was gonna give it back.
Is that what I'm
I think next week we should do my $9 drink, which is Barack.
Yeah.
You guys ever drank Barack?
Barack Lesnar.
No, it's called Barack. That's what I called it.
El Presidente.
It's Presidente and Coke.
Oh,
Call it Barack.
holy shit.
Drink it. Enjoy it. It's like $9.99. Boom. Especially at Rite Aid.
What would be in the drink you called Trump?
That's a great question.
I just feel like it would taste like a college drink.
It's like a flame.
Definitely,
from
definitely some
Simpsons.
Malibu in there.
It's like,
Definitely some Malibu
yeah,
and some Fireball.
a lot of orange juice.
I'm thinking club soda with Dayquil.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
top.
good one.
That's what I've had throughout the entire presidency.
Robo.
To cope
With a little emergency.
That
Drinking
scissor.
NyQuil.
Are we just thinking about like poison?
Zima.
Did we just,
Bring it back, Zima.
did we just like create
What's
poison
the
right
quickest way
now?
to die via alcohol?
Suicide.
And you just want to call it Trump?
And then just insult some Chinese guy at the bar.
Oh, that's not nice.
But it's Trumpish.
Right.
I've never seen a Chinese Guy at the bar though.
I have.
In Chinatown. Go to
Really?
Chinatown. Absolutely.
Oh,
makes perfect
shocker!
sense.
Absolutely.
Chinatown.
We'll have a great time. You know how to drink. Yeah.
All right, so Walter likes to call it bar babble. We
What
don't.
does that mean?
Bar babble when you babble about bar stories and stuff.
Yeah. So I want to
bar
know
babble.
a couple of stories.
Real drink.
I don't know what that is.
What is this?
It's got lady problems.
Gaviota.
I heard it causes hydrocell.
Look at that. She got all her body parts in TJ.
Marshall, did they model this after
They
you?
did.
Look at that.
You got a little head and everything. Okay, so
Get back to that guy.
you went to Coachella, or you have been. It's like a thing,
Yeah,
right?
I go every year. Yeah,
Wow.
I've gone 6 times.
Every
in 5
year.
years.
How long have you been alive?
27 years.
27 years.
So he's been 6 times.
6 times.
In 5 years? Hold on.
In 5 years, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
we
went
went 2 weekends last year.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, my
Yeah.
friends wanted me to go to Coachella, and I told them the only way I would
Would
go,
you go 2 weekends?
is if I went, I got into the front of the stage where Eminem was going to be,
Uh-huh.
in the morning, and I stayed there the entire day.
Oh, people do that.
Yeah, I would. That
Someone
would be
did
me.
that for Outcast. A
Yeah.
friend of ours did that for Outcast all day.
Yeah, chill there.
Yeah.
Have you bring me food and water,
Yep.
and someone to give me a back massage. But I
He
would
was,
not
like
leave.
peeing in the front of
Yeah,
the,
for
of
sure.
the grass. For
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
And whoever showed up, I'd be like, yeah, you're not important. And then once Eminem got there, that's what I would pay for Coachella for.
Interesting.
Long story short, I'm not going. But you've gone.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
at Coachella, aside from drug-induced, haze and a lot of people, I want to know just something, some type of drunk story that you may
A lot of
have.
day drinking involved, like
Yeah.
cooling out.
And it's hot.
absolutely hot.
So,
Dude.
like,
So you got like
you
ice
see
in your
shit.
beer, and people are like, "Why do you have ice in your beer?" It's like, do you want to drink?
Because I want to live to
I
this,
want to live
have another
through
beer.
This entire experience. No, yeah.
How much Molly did you take?
How much?
How much Molly?
We didn't invite her.
How much Molly did you take?
There was no Molly.
That's
I
what you
don't
do at
know.
Coachella, right? You like trip balls.
I mean, that
Pretty
is,
much.
what people do. Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them do.
Actually,
That
it
is
was
what
surprising. Like,
That is what people
the more you go, the more you realize everyone is on drugs.
Everyone is
of
on
some
shrooms
sort.
and
Absolutely,
stuff.
shrooms of some
You're
sort.
like,
They're
why
like
is this guy
staring
hanging
at
out
you
with the
weird.
air?
Yep, absolutely.
I always
So-
appreciate the jaw move when they look at you.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't tell which. First of all, you can't tell which drug it
There's
is.
a full moon out.
There's different levels of jaw movement.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
could-
Yeah,
Well,
there's
it
Molly,
depends on
and then
what
there's
drug it is.
Euro.
Yeah.
Like Molly, cocaine jaw movement.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
It's intense.
There's just someone being a hoe.
I'm afraid of the clinch.
What's what's sad is like people who like have not good friends at the end of the festival, they like are on the phone crying. Sometimes like you see them on the floor like
Like a
in
Irish
a
goodbye.
drug induced like calling their mom, it seems like just like I don't know where anybody is. It's terrible.
My mom will be so
It is
mad.
not terrible.
Downside
So
of
go with good
festival.
friends. Go with good friends.
You're a caring person.
Absolutely.
This motherfucker decided to take shrooms at a concert, and now he's like, "Oh, mom, pick me up. Fuck you. Finish your trip. You're like 2 hours away from your trip. Relax.
You haven't even come
Go
to the circle
fucking
yet.
find a pony to go ride because the stables are right there.
That's true. It's a fair.
Go make a free. Yeah, go camp out. It's not done. You can leave on Monday. Stop being a bitch.
No, yeah, it's absolutely great point. Great point.
Go to Coachella with Charlie.
Handle your drugs.
No, don't go
good
with
friend.
me. No, we have some good friends.
You're not one of the good friends.
No.
Oh, I can't go with you now.
Good, yeah.
I'm drugging all these motherfuckers.
He's
gonna drop shit in there. I'm just gonna drop shit in their fucking ice beer. Just boom.
So tell me a story from Coachella.
Oh,
that
dude,
you
there's so
have.
many. There's so many. But like, one in particular was
So many. He's 27. So many. So many.
He's mad because it's
See,
a problem.
I'm so mad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're so young. That's why I'm mad.
No,
Totally
the
can't,
worst
sorry.
one is probably like it's Sunday, and we were all supposed to meet up to dress up as Power Rangers. Middle of the day at 4:30 p.m. And our friend who has the key to the locker gets wasted and hooks up with our other friend. So they're like hammer drunk. They're like fumbling over each other's bodies. They completely are not responding to our text messages. And we find them like hours later, like with vomit outside the tent. Nothing was done. They just kind of.
Did they have Power Ranger outfits on?
Yeah,
That would have been. Yeah.
all I'm envisioning is
Was it
like Billy
Tommy
and Kim getting it down,
Oh
and then
my
Alpha
God.
5 just being like, "Ay, ay, ay!" Like I just like
It's Alpha 5.
I was a
Wow.
I was a Voltron guy.
in the back, you just.
Do you know the name? Do you know the name?
What
Yeah,
is
it's
the
not
name?
Alpha 5.
What is it?
What is it?
Name.
What is it?
Fucking Zordon or what is it?
Well,
No,
Zordon's the
Zordon
big
is-
head.
Oh, okay. What's the robot's name?
Alpha 5.
Alpha 5.
I think you're right.
There's
pretty
Rita.
sure.
What's the
Google
Rita?
it.
Nerds.
Rita Repulsive.
Rita Repulsa.
Nerds.
All right. Zordon.
I was a Voltron guy.
Goldar.
I'll tell you right
I know
now.
about the robot.
I was a Voltron guy, and I could not ever get into Power Rangers. I tried. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it.
How old are you?
I am 39.
Okay.
Don't let the baby face fool you.
Wow. Would not have.
39. Voltron. Back when there was metal toys.
Who was your favorite Power Ranger?
I thought
Billy.
Kimberly was hot.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Kimberly was hot. Tommy was hot. So you wanted.
Kimberly was
you
the
were
Asian
girl
one?
and You wanted to be
that was
Kim.
Trina.
I liked
I know.
the nerd.
I should have
That
chose
was
the
my
Asian.
favorite.
Tommy
I
had
know.
great hair.
Tommy had phenomenal slick
Yeah.
hair.
Bam! Bring it over here. 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 Look at this shit. Oh!
So at Coachella,
Look at this. This is metal. Feel this.
Team started at.
This was a toy.
This is what
This was a toy. Look at this shit. Look at that. That's a toy. Look at this. Metal. Look at this.
Kimberly were fucking
Voltron. This is the business.
I don't know why we're battling with Power Rangers versus Voltron. You know,
I know. I made an East Coast West Coast thing. I know. I don't know why. I don't know.
Black and white TV.
I didn't mean.
Didn't.
I didn't mean. I did have a black and white TV, and then I had a TV where I needed a toothbrush to turn it off because the button fell inside.
Oh shit! I know about those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to
I
turn
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
Or the
It's
pliers.
relatable.
Yeah.
Pliers, yeah.
I had to get like the free toothbrushes because they were skinny.
the Dr.
Yeah,
Brown
the
one.
doctor ones.
Dr. Brown. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice touch.
It's not a battle, but if it was, Voltron.
Okay. So, since
You're
we have
right.
Marshall here, I want her to share one of her drunk stories. But one specifically,
Which
I want
one?
you to tell them about the Jello shot incident on my Batman blanket.
Oh,
Caught off guard right now.
do it, do it.
Too many Jell-O
So,
shots.
who threw you a surprise birthday party?
Okay, my wonderful friend, fucking Tony, threw me a birthday party of a lifetime. I had moved to Denver. I came back to visit, and he was like, "I made your favorite strawberry fucking Jello shots," and I was like so excited that I thought the whole tray was for me, and then there was 3 other trays in
Wow,
there.
you might have a problem.
Oh, I did. I was like, yeah. I mean, no. No, I was gonna like share them with who I wanted to share them with. It was like I was like, oh, I'm gonna party with these. So I did. I literally walked around the whole house. I had most of them. I threw up pink for like hours, and where I chose to throw up was the bathroom was closed.
So it was a choice.
I had to make decisions right then and there on what was gonna be. Yeah. I was like, I wanted to be polite and not fuck the whole situation up. So I picked up this black Batman blanket that was like embroidered.
Ooh, it was a Batman blanket.
Sorry,
Oh,
Auntie. Sorry. My bad.
That's
and I
awful.
picked that up, and that's where I decided. And then, but I washed it. I took care of everything the next day. I did
Holy
my.
vomit, Batman.
That's how much we love each other. We're still homies. We're still ride or dies right here.
Does it still smell like pink?
There's a little
A hint.
white spot on the dark bat signal that I just know is like Jello
I'm pretty sure we know that
vomit,
white
Well, she vomited bleach.
stomach acid
Yeah.
residue
Basically.
that ate through it.
was a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of Patron involved, I think, in that whole.
Yeah, that's never
My mom was
good.
there.
That's never good.
It
That's never good.
was
Yeah.
a good time.
And I think at the time, the girl that I was dating was puking on the outside.
On the outside of the house. So I was
of the
puking in the room with the blanket, and then like
all covered.
then the friend was in the lawn.
Was this college?
No, it was
Oh, was this
Like-
junior high?
No, this is in between. We were 20.
something like that.
Yeah, we'll say it's
You
that.
guys were young.
It wasn't my 21st birthday.
I don't know. But
No, we were being better then. No. 21st will go to. Yeah, I've known this dude for a
shit.
long time.
We were doing better then.
we took
It
some,
was
a teen time.
We did all right.
took some classes.
We're
you know?
improving now. Good times.
So one more story before we go to break. With regards to Marshall, I remember one time, one of the few times she went out without supervision, to Gaslamp, and I don't know what you were doing there. I don't know why. I think you were chasing
It was
after
a birthday party.
you were chasing after your ex of some sort.
Oh.
My ex was there.
Dip, dip,
I got-
dip. Yep.
I was
Chase.
invited to the party.
Federal
No,
offense.
don't get it
I don't know.
confused.
He was the
I
first victim of
invited
Me
to the
Too.
Hey, it wasn't like that then. You invited people. You said you are gonna come.
So
Or you invited yourself.
she got
No.
so drunk she could
Shout
not
out.
drive home. Okay, so she called me to go pick her up, but she needed to take her car with her. And what kind of car did you have?
That's how you know I ain't bougie. Ford Escort. Shout out. Hated that car.
And it did not.
I like how you give a car a shout out. Ford Escort. Ford Escort for life.
Ford Escort, hey, got me.
We're mother Ford Escorts.
I moved up. I moved
Ford.
Marshall,
That Subaru life.
how did you start your car?
Okay, I had to do it like with a screwdriver
And witchcraft.
and
So
the
you stole it?
from my dad. From my
Okay.
dad, who
I don't know
allowed
if
me to
you've
steal
seen
it.
TV, but that's how they steal cars.
So I've moved up since then. That's how you know I'm not bougie.
She's the flathead now.
I know where I came from.
All right, so I asked my mom to come with me. I drive the gas lamp.
At least I didn't drink and drive.
We pick Marshall up, and I tell my mom, you're gonna have to drive her car. I'll drive Marshall home. And my mom gets in her car, and this is how ghetto my mom is. Marshall's like, Irene, you have to do this to start the car starts. My mom already knew what the fuck
she's already reversing.
She's like,
Shut up, bitch! I got this.
That's exactly what
she's like. I saw the screwdriver. I got it.
Yeah, I got this. I got
It happened to
this.
me too. Don't worry.
Where's my key? It's a screwdriver, honey. Oh, yeah, I know.
So we're driving down the freeway, and Marshall decides to roll the window down and stick her head out the window like a puppy, and let the wind travel through her eyelashes because, according to her, she could not feel them.
That sounds like a normal thing.
Yeah.
This was just alcohol.
It was just alcohol. It was redheaded sluts. I won't do those girls no more. It's not allowed.
That's my motto.
You do it once, you never want to do it again.
Don't do it again. Jaeger's bad for me.
It's bad for everybody.
I just
Hey,
really
but I
wanted
didn't
to
drive.
really wanted to share. Yeah, she didn't drive. All right.
That's the moral
It's
of the
important.
story.
Don't drink and drive.
We'll be right back after this, guys.
Salud. I thought it was gonna be similar to what we talked about last time. The Russian stuff? You don't like it?
You want to prestige up?
Come on, it's prestige up, college kid. Come on. What's up, everybody? We're back.
Cold.
Why is it cold? Who's preserving it?
That bum.
That's ridiculous.
Chiller.
I don't even want this damn bottle on this damn bar anymore, man. It's awful.
I like to be well-rounded, okay? Not every
It's
week
true.
can I afford a bottle of
Representation
So
matters.
eat French fries. Just get rid of this stuff. You can be well-rounded all sorts of ways.
Prestige vodka.
Prestige worldwide. Who knows? They could be our first sponsor. Will we take it? Will we go? Like if they came at us
Great idea.
and just fucking said like, hey, 30 G's, you guys have Prestige. I'm like,
Just show up
No.
with Prestige shirts on.
No.
Try to drop it in the conversation every 5 minutes. You know, I was playing Call of Duty and I prestiged.
we get $10 and a cuddle for each time we say
Prestige
Prestige.
vodka. and
A creepy
Absolute
cuddle?
Ribbon.
Creepy cuddles.
Fuck yeah.
So
I believe Charlie may have a couple more stories for
What's
us.
going on?
One that
Yeah.
is more pertaining to a bar, if you have any.
Oh yeah. No, we were just. So I'm working on a movie right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's
Interesting.
What a
Tell me
coincidence.
more.
he didn't know anything about it.
Anyway, so we're filming outside of this bar. It's like a very, very 90s bar, you know? And it's like it hasn't moved out of the, like Cocktail, you know? With
Is that 90s or 80s?
80s.
Is it
No,
80s?
that's like early. I think it might be 91. 92.
Maybe?
you think
No, I
so?
think it might be
Yeah.
87.
Someone Google, what was Cocktail?
it was-
Cocktail. Can we Google cocktail?
Can you
Cocktail
erase the
the movie?
Google of
Cocktail.
no nuts and
Tom
find out what
Cruise?
cocktail?
Yeah, can we remove
It was before he fixed
Cyclops
his
thing or whatever?
91.
Before Tom Cruise fixed his teeth.
Bam,
Oh, it was
80s.
91.
There you go.
1988.
We saw it in 91.
That's exactly.
1988.
So a 1980s 88 bar.
In Tom Cruise's Cocktail.
Okay.
No, yeah. There was a bar, and so we're filming outside this bar, like this fucking this burger joint, and there's just like people staring at us the whole time, and it's really weird vibes. No one like bothered us the whole night. We're doing this completely independent. Nobody like we don't have permits for anything. That's completely what we're doing this movie on. Is no budget.
Gorilla.
I like it.
And so like everything turns out fine. Everything's great. 3 weeks later, the security guard at the bar gets shot. He pulls out a gun and tries to like get in a gun battle with someone that he got in a fight with at the bar. And there's like a crime scene outside where we
What
shot
bar was
the
this?
movie.
The OK Corral?
Well, I don't want to. I don't know if I want to. Near a Jim's restaurant, if you know where
know what that
Jim's
is.
is. Yeah.
This is like 1,000.
There's several.
in
Yeah. I think
LA
leave
County.
it up to the imagination. I think there's.
Gyms.
Could have been any one.
I want to figure out what
Someone
gyms.
that was previously Dino's.
Was it in Bell?
No, it was in It was in Santa Fe. Springs.
I know which one.
Norway? It
Norway.
It's in Norrun.
We were
Cool.
so-
Just lost
man
the
is
lost
dead.
Norrun.
Yeah, man.
A man is dead.
Bring it back.
Just bring it back to the point.
Yeah, bring it back to
Okay.
the fact the guy died.
But I do want to bring it up.
That sounds like a mysterious case, sir.
He must have been a holistic doctor.
Hey.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, the movie is called The Mysterious Case of Sick Goody.
Oh,
as you're
wow.
alluding to.
Interesting.
Where did that name come from?
Full of
Sick Goody.
coincidences.
Sick Goody, actually, that's a really good question. The director, we didn't find out until like 2 weeks into filming, but it's like a play on Sid Vicious.
Okay.
So he's like a lead singer in a Mod Scout revival band. Basically sounds like bootleg David Byrne in a lot of ways.
Like
He's not
Mr.
good.
Burns?
No, like David Talking Heads.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. And yeah, so that's basically, and he is not good, and he's broke, and he lives out of his car, and it starts out on that night where he loses his car. His car gets impounded, and there's like mysterious forces at work in the movie. Let's just say
Like magic.
And-
black magic, exactly.
Black
yes.
magic.
And you
Yes.
play the security guard that gets
I
shot?
play the security guard that gets shot
Oh,
in real life. In the biopic about the security guard.
No, what is your role?
I'm Sick Goody.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm going into this completely
Who's Sick
blind.
Goody?
Sick Goody is the lead.
The main
singer.
guy.
The main guy. Yeah.
You do look like a rocker.
Thanks, man. Thanks. And yeah, no, I was the first time I ever sang was literally like on stage when we filmed.
So now you want to
Or-
quit acting?
Now
Start
I want to
singing?
quit. Exactly. I want to start a band like everyone.
That's the dream
Fucking-
job
like
right
Mark
there.
Wahlberg in fucking Boogie Nights.
That's a good one.
He's just looking for a funky bunch.
That's right.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so okay. Well, you give us a brief synopsis of the film.
Yeah.
So tell us what would make us want to see it. Like, what are you doing
Yeah.
with this mysterious case?
It's a genre. It's like a genre movie. So it's like a lot of movies from the '80s. It's very much like Dirty Work, you know, or like all that sort of gritty LA noir mixed with like possible black magic implications. So it's very much that, but it's like with all people that look like us, for example, including you, Josh. I need to
so
exclude you.
Including you.
It's like Channing Tatum.
There is a Channing Tatum. in this film.
So, but
I
it's
hear that never.
it's set in South LA, and it's meant to reflect the community around it. It's super political in a way that isn't like bash you over the head political. There's like
Then it's not political
and
enough.
it's not political enough for the times we live in.
Yeah.
True. So, but yeah, it's about like what the fear of the unknown does to people, and yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know really anything about you, aside from the fact that we played a few drinking games. What made you go in this direction as far as taking a role as an actor before previous? I don't know what the hell you were doing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, what were you doing when you were 21?
Hey, 7 years ago. That's a great question. No, the director of the movie, he and I met doing. We started a theater company all together when we were like 20 years old, and it's called Urban Theater Movement. It was out in LA, and we just did.
Heard of it,
Yeah, we did plays out there, and I was an actor, but I was also like on the production side of everything. So I was responsible for just like the dirty work of a theater company, like making sure critics show up, making sure all this stuff, and I would act on the side here and there. But we really were on the ground floor together in that theater company, and eventually it just like we wanted to branch out and do our own stuff. Like Sean's a really interesting writer. Like he is influenced heavily by like David Lynch and all those filmmakers, and so we wanted to work together, and I started to become more in the front of the theater company. I was doing acting more and more, and Sean and I worked together on a few projects. One specifically about like a detective who was investigating this murder of a child in this family, and it's just like a child murderer.
So it's kind of a bummer.
So it's a huge bummer. But Sean writes in this really like interesting way that is like makes it funny. Like he makes that subject strangely hilarious. Like
I think Kids getting murdered, babies, hilarious.
Right?
Show me how you can
absolutely.
make that hilarious.
Yeah, and Sean is actually
Sean's the guy.
Sean's the guy. So
You want baby death humor?
that's right.
Talk to Sean.
Was
Oh,
it called
God.
Defeat Us?
It was called M's Pamphlet,
Oh,
and the detective was named M. And yeah,
The
so-
more I stare at you, you really look like an actor. But like all the major white actors had a baby together, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp. They all like boned each other, and then you
Right.
were
Ricky
born.
Ricardo.
I see a little bit of Morgan Freeman.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. That's
No.
what I'm going for.
No.
The whole time.
No Morgan Freeman. I don't.
Well, it
not
may
enough
surprise you,
birthmarks.
But there's one other person at this table that is an actor.
Who
Not me.
is it? Josh?
No.
Is it Josh?
It would be
Yeah.
safe for you to assume
I've-
that.
There's more than one other. There's a couple of actors.
We
here.
were in a movie
We were in a
together,
movie
actually.
together.
I've never
I mean,
seen it.
It's called
comedians.
Kids Class.
We've never seen it either.
It'll never come out.
It might not.
Really?
Like
We were in a movie
it was.
together.
It was like the last. When
Sorry,
we,
Josh.
When we filmed our part, they hadn't filmed for like 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like this guy who was piecing it together. Some weirdo.
Not
my
Kids
God.
Class
He was
anymore.
he was like a famous like martial artist.
Okay.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
got his money, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to make a
He wanted-
whack ass
got-
fucking movie,
Okay.
and paid us what, $40 or some shit.
Nice.
I
Like
paid 100.
that? 100?
Call your fucking agent
White
right
people.
now. Call your fucking agent.
Yeah,
Can you get
You're a
critics
good
into here?
negotiator.
Yeah. I just-
No, dude, no. I mean, comedians. Like, we have a comedian in our movie. His name's Tony Bartoloni, and yeah, that's. You
Oh, I
guys
know who that is.
Do you actually know?
I
who
really
Tony
know who that
Bartoloni-
is.
Yeah. Okay.
We used to do comedy together.
He's ridiculous. He's awesome. I love Tony, but he's in the
What?
movie. Yeah.
I know him very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yeah.
I do.
Tony lives. I don't want to blow up
You
his
know me.
spot, but Tony lives in like a warehouse. Like
What?
that's a lot of where we shot the movie was around his
So
like
he's
Vernon,
homeless.
California. He's homeless. I don't want to. He's totally. He talks about this all the time.
Tony, hit
lives
me up,
in a
bro. I
cabin.
can help you out.
Hang out with Josh. He loves you.
He lives in
we
a
all
van.
love you.
Down by the
He is absolutely
Down by the
Hey,
warehouse.
Next time, don't say I'm not trying to blow up his spot, and then say he lives in a warehouse. Just for future reference.
You know. He would understand. He talks about it in
gets
length.
it.
He
Tony
talks
gets
about
it,
it
yeah.
in length. Yeah. But yeah, so I believe that.
What would you say you enjoy most about the acting process?
None of it at all.
Okay.
No, I don't enjoy it. Acting is it's not. I don't know. Like it's-
Okay, seriously, that's how you feel?
No, not real. I mean, it's
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
it's
And,
uncomfortable. It's being on camera is incredibly uncomfortable for me. What I try to focus on is like telling the story of the movie through my acting, and that like is what fuels like my love for it.
So that's where you feel good.
Yeah,
The actual
absolutely. When I'm telling the
manipulating of the story.
story. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
With your face.
With
With
my
your
face, with
face.
my whatever. It just started.
So you
getting
like
more
the
comfortable.
lying to the people.
100%.
We do this scene again. Could you just start
Yeah,
out?
let's
Like,
just, take two.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, it's a part of it. It's like, I mean, it's what we all pretty much got in everything. Is just like
Yeah.
tell stories that matter to us, and
Prestige vodka.
yeah. Are you
No,
serious?
Dick, I don't want that
Not really
shit.
thinking that, are you?
That's
Yeah.
not prestige. That's fucking prestige
Yeah.
water. It's bad jizz.
Well, as an actor, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, I personally, I love my favorite part is just finding the emotion. Like,
Yeah.
that's that little part before you hit it.
Yeah.
That part is my favorite part. That's the part I enjoy. Like, there was one where I played the villain, and that little piece before that, for a second, I really felt like a fucking villain.
Yeah.
It was a little druggy like style. Like, it was like a little intoxicating.
yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
it was, and it's just that part was really fun for me. And then delivering it, and afterwards getting the acclimates, like, damn, that was scary. I
Yeah,
like
you
that
like
shit.
don't know that you have that in you.
Yeah,
Like,
that
yeah.
was okay. That part right there was really.
Yeah.
I don't. I shouldn't say it was refreshing though, but it was.
No,
to know
it's
that I got that in there.
absolutely. It's there's passion in there.
You gotta
yeah.
get in the mindset. I remember this one time I was on this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it was James Caan. He was like a writer, and he was like driving through the woods, and he crashed his car, and he got in a car accident. And then I brought him back to my house,
Sounds like Misery.
and we started getting weird. And then I broke his ankles because he got weird on me. But you ain't heard of it.
This story was misery.
You look so familiar to me.
I'm Kathy Bates.
Okay, so
Just joshing. Just joshing.
There should be a segment on the show. Just
Hey, you're a smart
Way to catch on.
sponsored by
Johnny Depp.
Prestige Vodka. Holy
now
shit.
he'd be sponsored by Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should.
No comment.
Okay, so without giving too much away of the film, what would you say was the hardest scene that you had to act out?
That literally is the giving away the movie.
What would the second hardest scene that you had to act out?
I don't. There's like I would say probably we shot. I mean, this is gonna sound really dangerous, and it kind of is. But we shot on a like near a railroad, kind of where there's this girl running on railroad tracks, kind of away from my character. It's like the couple gets in a fight, she's running away, all this stuff, and there was no full. To answer your question, it's the fucking werewolf part in the movie.
Whoa.
It's the werewolf part in the movie.
Spoiler
I'm kidding.
alert.
Yeah. There's
Art by Mario Lopez.
That's right. Great job, Mario.
Poodle?
Great job, Mario.
Now shut it, Mario. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is difficult because you're trying to put together a movie with zero money. You're on the streets, cops are rolling past, you're like hiding equipment and shit, and like you're
Gorilla.
guerrilla style filmmaking.
So you're like basically a Mexican with a cart full of elotes.
Listen, we had a taco stand part of our shoot where like a guy is like selling tacos and he meets the main character and he's like super zealous, he's religious, he believes in like this patron saint of hunting and shit, and like we made this taco stand and 6 different groups of people came up throughout the night to buy tacos from it's like shit like that happened left and right on this. So the whole thing was challenging, and I was also a producer on it, so while I'm not acting I have to make sure that we have everything that we possibly
Get that shit in order.
yeah.
So the railroad scene. Josh, you were in a movie with the railroad scene, right? It was you and 3 other friends, and you were running across the railroad.
I know where this is going.
You got stuck on the railroad.
Yep,
and your friend had to
Did
try.
they-
I was like,
Did
I
they
was like,
stand by you
Hey, I
during
was
this
like, hey,
event?
you guys want to see a dead body?
Do you
want to see a dead body?
And then I was like, no, because my grandma's dead, but fuck you guys. And scene.
Mixing up the mixing metaphors.
Guys are jerks.
I feel like I've heard that one.
I was still waiting for the scary part. You said something. You said something about a railroad, and then it was scary. I was like, what was scary about that?
I don't think it's scary.
Was there a train coming?
No.
Because that would be
No.
the dangerous
Yeah,
part.
that would be the
was
dangerous
no-
part. I was just waiting for the dangerous part. I'm like, I fucking have to
Yeah.
cross the railroad every day.
When you were like, oh, it's dangerous, I was like, we
What
shot
was
in
so?
Compton.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
this
I was
movie-
like, where was this
We're in the
railroad
middle
at?
of Vernon where no one is.
There was this movie
That's
where
not
you had to
dangerous.
cross
I don't
the
think it's
railroad
dangerous
tracks.
either.
It was on the other side of 8 Mile, and you were trying your hardest to be a rapper,
Yeah.
and you went into an underground, freestyling competition.
Your name
Sounds-
like
yeah.
Rabbit or
It was-
I think I saw this on the History Channel.
Skittles.
It was
Yeah.
based off my favorite candy, Twizzlers.
God, you were so successful, John.
You're a very successful actor.
Just
I
do
should
this for
have.
my free time.
All right. So, with regards to the movie, I mean, give us the name one more time. Tell us where we
It's
could
called
find
the
it.
Mysterious Case of Sick Goody. You can find it. We have an Indiegogo right now. When this will air, I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, we'll have like a graphic
Yeah.
here and like.
Yeah. We're looking to
A
raise
full
money.
moon over here.
Yeah, full
Yeah.
moon, perhaps. A lot of hair. But yeah, no, it's
Not anymore.
Mario's artistry.
Yeah, it's still too much.
It needs to all come
Last
off.
minute job, okay? You did great. Thank
Pretty
you.
good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
our-
But the
our
Mysterious
makeup
Case of Sick
department
Goody is it. Yeah.
Is amazing. Okay, so the Mysterious Case of Sick Goody. You have an Indiegogo. We'll put the link up for you. Anyone wants to, see this guy act, then put some money forward because
Yeah. Go
yeah.
ahead.
I mean, yeah. Can you do a monologue right now?
Monologue?
Yeah, let's do a scene together.
Let's do a scene. 'Cause we have
scene
the
together.
script.
Come
right
on,
here.
let's do a scene.
Wow, this is a surprise.
Sick Goody, I hate you. Leave me alone, or I'm gonna run on these railroad tracks.
This is really good. Thank you for the movie.
Boo.
Tony, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, sick.
Real quick, I want to mention my web series that I'm working on with my buddy Spencer Weitzel. It's called Halloweeners. I think you've seen it. Yeah, it's super funny. It's where we like meet all like undead shit. Like it's Dracula is coming.
So you're interviewing Dracula?
No, it's like dudes who like open up a painting that caused a rift in their dimension, and like demons are pouring out.
So it's scary. So it's like about real people have had interaction.
Scary sitcom.
A scary sitcom.
Yeah,
Like Roseanne.
Just like Roseanne. Did you hear she's a Trump supporter?
Hey,
in the
they're
new
bringing it
Roseanne?
back.
Yeah, and she's including it in the show. I'm very interested.
Yeah, I'm extremely
That's
intrigued.
fucking awesome.
I think so too.
I think yeah. I think the episode just happened last week. I think.
It came out already.
I think so. I
watch
think
that.
so.
I gotta watch
No, I
that.
think it was last week. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think it was last week.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Because I live in today. I live in
Live in the
today.
now. We
I live in the now,
now,
right now.
always have.
So I know that
Always
happened
will.
in the past.
Always
Pretty
will.
sure it already
Some
happened.
people are a week late.
No
You know
one's
what I'm
throwing
saying?
boring here.
There was that movie you were in too, right? You were an old doctor, Dr. Brown.
Yeah.
I played Biff.
You played Biff.
Obviously. Yeah.
Teenage Biff.
Yeah.
He was in Adam Sandler, one of the Adam Sandler movies. Like
Well, Walter-
it was the Doyles.
What would you say was one of your hardest roles to?
Yeah.
Not role, but scene specifically.
For me personally, I acted in
Yeah.
when I had to like choke a chick out
Whoa.
at the end of the film.
It's hard to pretend that.
I
Yeah.
had to like grab her and choke her out, and she asked me to really choke her.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Sounds like a
like-
home video.
So I was just like, man, I'm glad I'm not wearing sweats.
Oh, whoa. You're like on top of her?
So, Josh, you hear this, right?
What?
He's willing to choke out a woman on camera, but
Not to the point where she
Choked
passed
out.
out, because that'll kill brain
But
cells.
won't get choked out.
She was still alive. You guys want to make me go like, you guys want me to go Mimi's.
they want to kill
Hey,
you.
not
show
going
of hands.
Mimi's.
Show of hands. Who wants to see Walter get choked out? Oh my God! She
everyone
raised
has-
her.
Well,
Hand
thank
raised.
you. Thank you. Ah! It came up at the end.
Yes.
There was one
Yes.
person. It was like she fucking, her arm fell asleep and she's like,
Look, you
ah.
did a good thing. It's gonna happen.
It's not going to happen.
Not like
Unanimous
badly.
decision.
Like just nap time.
Just a little,
Not going to happen.
It's just gonna be a creepy cuddle.
Not going to happen. You guys have to raise like $2,000 for some sort of charity and then I'll do
That's a
it.
good idea.
Okay, don't give money to his film.
Yeah,
just
no,
put all the money.
Yeah. No, it's charity.
I love that.
Nobody gives a shit about fucking
Fuck the
Dylan
movie.
McKay.
Fuck the movie.
Dylan McKay. That's 90210. Do you even know?
Let's save the children.
Fuck Luke Perry. Jesus. I was gonna say he looked more like Jason Priestley, but whatever.
That's sweet.
Well, basically, we're jocking your looks. Ladies, are you single?
No, I have a girl. I'm happy.
You're fucked.
Dang, he put that quick. He's like, "I'm happy, bitch."
He is vicious.
That's great.
Is that okay? So that's another aspect of entertainment. Is that ever an issue? Ladies, ladies love me, girls adore me, and then the lady, your girlfriend's just like, oh, can I get off with you?
Yeah, not really. No.
All right, cool.
No.
All right.
They're like one of those couples where they just are.
Yeah, we just we kind of. I'm. It's like immediately.
Are you like me?
everyone
Like when I
knows-
grab the flowers and I just give them to the
It's
girl?
like I meet
my
a
girl?
woman and I go, my girlfriend is really.
She would
really
love your
great. She would
shoes."
love you. Yeah. That's the really. I'm happily married essentially.
Nice. That's nice. All right, cool.
Thank you, Walter.
You're welcome.
We can help.
Let's raise money for the kids.
I know a grief
Not a
counselor.
hostage video.
I know a grief counselor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you.
Can I be in one of your movies?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure you can use his beard.
Absolutely.
He could probably be in there.
We like are constantly. So
Yeah.
we're like 80% done with the movie. So we have to film like 20% of it, which is like why
Man.
we're raising the money and post production and festivals and all that stuff.
How much money you need? Let's talk. Let's talk.
We
real
are
dollars.
right now.
Investors, you need a tax write-off.
We have
How much you need?
we have raised $1,700 and we're trying to raise $5,000 total. That's really it. Like there's like Sharknado 69 like that has made $30,000. You know what I mean? Like on Indiegogo. So
I was happy to donate that.
yeah. You get to see the shark naked.
All about seeing the Shark 69.
Yeah.
You had me at the title.
Wasn't showing from 90210 in that
Take my money. Yeah.
I think Kelly Kapowski was in that one.
Take my money now.
Yeah. So
You're filming some good shit.
thanks, man.
Blue Planet 10. Blue Planet
I'm
quality.
the wrong fucking movie. I really am.
Tell everyone the name of the website they can go to, the name of the movie, all that.
It's The Mysterious Case of Sick Goody. The Indiegogo, you just look under The Mysterious Case of Sick Goody. Spelled S-I-C, by the way, like spelling incorrectly. Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Josh.
Like Sick Goody. Well, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Is that Prestige? Are we still plugging this shit?
No.
That looks like it's
Prestige.
Prestige in there.
All right, before we go off air, everyone's gonna take a shot.
Fuck that. Not everybody's taking shit.
No way.
No.
do it.
No. No.
do
No.
it.
No. No. No.
We'd
No.
be like Mexico.
No.
Come on.
No.
Oh,
Where's
you
the
don't-
towel? Where's the towel?
I need a whistle.
You need the whistle.
Thank you, Marshall, for coming on to the show. I can't wait
Yeah,
till you
thank you,
leave back to
Marshall.
Colorado. Thank you, Mario, for your sex toys.
Yeah. Thanks, Mario.
Appreciate
Done
it.
it without
that.
it.
Yep.
Could not have done.
All right.
It's the first
Looking
metal
forward to the
dildo.
movie, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you, Tim.
on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Thanks, Babyface.
Thank you. Appreciate
Hope you enjoy another 15 Coachellas.
it. Absolutely.
So you can catch up to me.
Walter just said, "Get on my level, bitch." But Walter, what he used to do is he'd make a tent like on a random hill, and just like
And I also used
watch
to
from afar.
replicate wristbands.
Yeah.
Go to Coachella.
The story
That's
of
where my best guy
Jesus,
is.
actually.
Did you just call that Coachella?
Coachella.
Oh, I thought you said Coachella.
Coachella. Yeah.
Where my meth dealer is.
Indio. Shout out, Greg.
The microphone's right
White.
there. We're on. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. SpeakEZ Podcast. Follow him. Follow us. You got anything to say? We good. Peace out.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Mario.